Namaste. Let us work out one of the important problems in the sole trading concern final accounts. It has appeared in the question paper. From the following trial balance, prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31st December 2016 and a balance sheet as on that date. So here we need to prepare trading and profit and loss account as well as balance sheet. So they have given various items and there are adjustments. So let us see one by one. So where does it appear? Capital. See, whatever I kept blank, it will come in the balance sheet. Okay. Capital, it goes to balance sheet. Plant and machinery, balance sheet, assets. Depreciation on plant and machinery. I told you when depreciation is given in the trial balance, it should go to profit and loss account. So profit and loss account. Repairs to plant, profit and loss account. Wages, trading account. Wages outstanding. So outstanding items given in the trial balance should go to balance sheet. In the previous problems also we had worked out the same. Always remember this, students. Outstanding items, whenever it is given in the trial balance, it has to go to the balance sheet. Only one entry, right? That is in the balance sheet. Salaries for 11 months. So this is salaries paid or salaries. So 11 months salaries are the profit and loss account. Income tax. This is taxes levied on the income of the proprietor. So it is for his personal use, right? It is his personal expense. So this is drawings and it goes to balance sheet. Cash, balance sheet. Buildings, balance sheet. Depreciation on building. I told you when depreciation is given in the trial balance, profit and loss account. Purchases and sales, trading account. Debtors and creditors, balance sheet. Bills receivable, bills payable, balance sheet. Because these are the assets and liabilities. You know that, right? Discount. Discount here. See how you have to write discount. They have given the credit balance, so credit side you have to write in the profit and loss account because it is discount received. Opening stock, stock on 1/1/2016, trading account. Interest accrued. So this is interest accrued. In the sense we haven't yet received the interest. We have made some investment and we got the interest, but we haven't received it. So interest accrued. It is an income, but it is outstanding income. Always remember interest accrued, outstanding income. It goes to the balance sheet as asset, outstanding income. Overdraft, liability, balance sheet. Commission, profit and loss account. Bad debts, profit and loss account. Students, you should always make like whenever you see the problem, you should see each and every item and you have to identify where it appears, right? So as you do the same, after many problems, everything will be like you'll be very clear about which item goes where. Let us see the adjustments now. Stock on 31st December 2009, 35,000. See, stock, that is the closing stock. I told you all the other information or adjustments should appear twice, 2 times. So 35,000 we have to write in the trial trading account, closing stock, and in the balance sheet, asset side, closing stock. So 2 entries. Rate of further bad debts 2,000. So 2,000 we have to write in the profit and loss account, okay, as well as balance sheet. 5% provision for bad debts on debtors. Good debtors we have to find out what is the good debtors. On that you have to calculate 5% provision. Okay, 5% provision should be written on the profit and loss account as well as balance sheet. 1 month salary was outstanding. See, outstanding salary whenever it is given in the adjustment, that is the new entry. So 2 times you have to write. One is outstanding salary in the profit and loss account. Another one in the balance sheet you have to write outstanding salary as a liability. Clear? Rupees 1,200 paid as rent of the office were debited to landlord's account and were included in the list of debtors. Okay, what they have done? They have paid the rent. Okay, so what is actual item they have to show? rent account 1200, right? Rent account added to cash account, something like that. They have to show the rent account. But instead of rent account, they have written the landlord's name, and they have included that name in the debtors. So you are considering as you are paying amount to your debtors. Actually, that is not true. Correct? So because you have added 1200, the debtors amount has increased. Right? It is a fake amount. It has increased. So what you have to do to balance? You have to reduce. From debtors, you have to deduct 1200. That is one entry. What is another entry? You haven't mentioned it as rent. So in the profit and loss account, you have to write rent, rupees 1200. Clear? As an expense. Then, goods costing rupees 500 were used by the proprietor. Drawings. One in the trial balance. From the purchases you are deducting, and in the balance sheet you are taking it as drawings. In the sense capital. There you are writing drawings. Less drawings, right? Goods of the value of rupees 3000 has been destroyed by fire. So many problems, the same adjustment appears. Same thing. So how much goods? 3000 were destroyed by fire, and the insurance company's claim is 2400. So this 3000 we have to write in the trading account, goods destroyed by fire on the credit side you are writing, and profit and loss account in order to find out the loss, right? And this one 2400 in the profit and loss account you have to write in order to find out the loss. What is the loss in the profit and loss account? 3000 minus 2400 you have to write. So that is one entry. Another entry in the balance sheet, amount due from the insurer, it is asset. You have to show it as asset because this is income that you are going to get. 2400 you have to write in the profit and loss account as well as balance sheet. Then general manager was to be given a commission at 10% of the net profit after charging such commission. So here, say 10% of the net profit after charging such commission. That means what? First, we have to find out the net profit. But you are not supposed to write net profit in the net profit. For example, if net profit is 10,000, his commission, they said 10%, right? So 1,000. So you have to calculate 10,000 into 10%. 1,000 is his commission. So first you have to give that to manager's commission, 1,000. Then net profit you have to write 10,000 minus 1,000, that is 9,000. Correct? So whatever remaining amount, that will be net profit. So this will appear in the profit and loss account, I told you, to manager's commission. Another in the balance sheet, because we have not yet paid. We are just calculating the net profit, right? So we haven't paid him. So in the balance sheet, it is outstanding expense. You have to show it as a liability. Clear? Okay. Let us prepare trading and profit and loss account. We discussed all these items. Opening stock 35,000, purchases 1,50,000, less, that is for the personal use, right? 500, that is 1,49,500. Wages 30,000. The outstanding wages will not come here because outstanding wages is given in the trial balance, and yet it has to appear only once, and it will directly go to the balance sheet. So only wages we have to write. But if outstanding wages is given in the adjustment, then we have to add wages, add outstanding. Clear? Here, sales. Sales, they have given. Closing stock, they have given. Stock destroyed by fire, 3,000. Okay. Total of both the sides, 2,88,000. And the balancing figure, 73,500 is the gross profit. Okay, let us prepare the profit and loss account now. Two salaries, 5,500. So salaries they have given, and outstanding salary. So what they have given in the outstanding salary? They told us 1 month salary was outstanding, but they haven't given the amount. So how can we find out? For 11 months, 5,500. For how 1 month? For 1 month, how much? So 5,500 divided by 11, 500. So 500 per month. Okay, so 11 months means what? 5,500 they paid. Still 1 month's outstanding. So 500 is outstanding salary. 5,500 plus 500, 6,000. Clear? Repairs to plant 1500. Depreciation on plant and machinery, depreciation on building. I told you it is given in the trial balance. When depreciation, see depreciations, what to say, the base the actual place is profit and loss account. So first preference should be given to profit and loss account. But other outstanding expenses, first preference should be given to balance sheet. So whenever outstanding expenses are given in the trial balance, first preference will be balance sheet. They have to be written on the balance sheet. But depreciation, this is not an actual expense, right? This is needed to replace the asset. So we are keeping a part of our profit aside. So depreciation must be written in the profit and loss account. Then bad debts. It is given in the trial balance 2000, and in the balance sheet, in the adjustments they have given additional bad debts. So it is expense, right? Bad debts, the debt which you are not going to receive. Again 2000. RBD reserve also we have to do, calculate. How to find out? You know, on the good debtors you have to calculate this. Students watch carefully. Here they have given RBD. We have to find out reserve for bad debts. So I told you always reserve for bad debts will be calculated on the good debtors. Okay. So what is the debtors amount given in the problem? 40,000. In the trial balance, debtors given it is 40,000 less bad debts. So bad debts which are given in the adjustment 2000 we have to deduct. Then there is one more adjustment, that is they have written office rent, okay, as debtors. So I told you from debtors we have to deduct. Actually debtors amount was not there that much. 40,000 is not the actual debtors. So in that rent is included, office rent. So we have to deduct that also. So rent wrongly debited to debtors account. So 1200 we have to deduct. Debtors 40,000 less bad debts given in the adjustment 2000 and 1200. So in the adjustments whatever changes have happened, that we have to deduct. 1200 it is the rent included. So 36,800 is the good debtors. On that 5% you have to calculate. So what is the 5% of it? 1,840. Clear? So bad debts 2000, additional bad debts 2000, RBD 1,840. So 5,840. Clear? Then rent. I told you it is not given in the trial balance, but in the adjustment it is given. So from debtors we have deducted the rent and we have to write new entry we have to pass here. To rent 1,200. Loss by fire. I told you the goods worth so much is lost and insurance company is giving the amount. So 3,000 minus 2,400, 600 is the loss. Now this side. Okay, gross profit brought down, we'll write first in the beginning. Then discount. So whatever expenses are there and that are given on the credit side, that you have to write on the credit side itself, because it's a nominal account, right? So discount 4,000, commission 5,000 you are rating. So total of both the sides 82,500. So balancing figure will come here. Balancing figure will be 60,800. Here it will be 60,800. So 60,800 will be there. Yes. But I told you what you are supposed to do. You have to calculate the manager's commission. So first, then you write this to general manager's commission. What is the balancing figure? 60,800 into 10 divided by 110, because commission is included in this. So always remember 10 divided by 110. 10% they have set. It is inclusive. So 10 by 110. So it comes 5,533. Now remaining balancing figure will be the net profit. What is the balancing figure? Here we got actual balancing figure was 60,860 minus 5,533. The balancing figure will be 55,327. Clear? Then we'll prepare the balance sheet. Liability side. Creditors, outstanding wages, outstanding salaries, outstanding manager's commission, bills payable, overdraft, capital, opening capital, add net profit, less drawings, less income tax. 1,53,827. And on the asset side, cash, closing stock. So debtors. So debtors we have calculated that time. How did we calculate debtors? Debtors given in the trial balance 40,000 less new bad debts given in the adjustment 2,000 less wrongly debited office rent to landlord account 1,200. So I told you we got 36,800, right? So that is a good debtors. Less new RBD. RBD we calculated 1,840. 36,800 minus 1,840, that is 34,960. So we're writing 34,960. So in the last working note, whatever we calculated, from that you have to deduct the RBD. Bills receivable 15,000. Accrued interest, I told you interest accrued, it is income 2,000. Insurance claim outstanding. Insurance claim outstanding or amount due from insurer. You can write anyway. Amount due from insurer 2,400. Plant and machinery, buildings. So total of both the sides 1,96,860. Okay, work out this problem. So twice or thrice if you work out, then it will be very easy for you. Thank you.